What's going on? Hope everybody's well. So I kind of have a voice. It'll go in and out, but I'm still gonna do this. I'll just make sure to dip every card in bleach. I don't know if that'll ruin the cards. Somebody let me know if that'll ruin the cards. Just kidding. Hey Clinton, how you doing? Clinton, what team did you want? I didn't have time to send out the message to everybody. Hey Sean, how you doing, bud? Hope you're well. I'm sure everybody heard the sad news about Lisa. Totally heartbroken. I'm sure everybody kind of is feeling that same way. Let me put some music on or something here. So I'll probably go through these really quick and then no, it's fine. I have to do this tomorrow too, so I'm kind of prepping myself to make sure I can do it. I think I can. But I got people that are going to help out tomorrow, so I won't have to talk as much. Oh, no, sorry. Lisa? Sorry, my voice just sounds horrible, I know. Let me, I'm just going to go ahead and start and get into it. I'll start with the 90 Fleer. We can always figure out the teams later. I'll just post something and just give everybody, first priority, and anybody who normally has their teams, I'll just make sure that they get their teams. Sean, I'm always doing that. Actually, I sent out a bunch of, whoa, I think I started a timer here. I sent out the holiday I guess channel member gifts. So there was a bunch of packs in that. I'm sure that anybody who's a member can attest to it. Trying to give myself some elbow space. I got a bunch of things piled up over here. There we go. Socks for you, Clinton. Okay. So I know there's a few different errors to these, but I'm not sure if those are in the cellos or something like that. I know that there are rookies and whatnot too, but there's nothing gigantic. There's no huge rookies. All right, that makes my day. Got the Chris Sabo. I think there is a Ripken one that has a RIP KIN or something like that. But then again, like I was saying, I think that a lot of those errors, since they have corrections, are early in the production run, and a lot of times we end up with the late production. Sean, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Or if you are free too, I think we talked about it, Sean, but I didn't know if you wanted to join tomorrow too and hang out. So that's not a Glavin rookie. What am I thinking? Way off with my stuff. I don't have fever dreams or anything like that, but I'm probably just not going to be as quick. I've been taking a lot of the Dayquil, NyQuil stuff. When did he pass away? Seriously, Bob Uecker passed away? I hadn't heard that. I'll send you a text tonight, Sean, if you're up later. Oh, here we go. I didn't even know you could actually get these out of this. I thought it was like only the bigger cello or rack packs, but that's probably the best card so far. Not that would be like a gigantic card anyway. Seems like we're getting a lot of the Glavin cards over and over. There is one error too. I don't know if you guys know if that was like an early one too, but I want to say it's like Dennis Martinez or something. And then like that's yellow. I can't remember who the player is, but basically the 90 is yellow instead of red. He passed away Thursday or Friday. Theraflu. Hey, what's going on, Alan? Yeah, I had that previously, but I just haven't been to the store to get anything. The Frank Thomas, I do have the Are you asking about the Leaf one? Because I think I did set that aside, but I don't know if I put it in the sale, last sale. Passed away at 15th or 16th. Yeah, that's a while ago then. I completely missed that. Oh, gotcha. No, I have not seen a. So far, I think the best card we have, Alan, was the Mark Davis card, which obviously is not something amazing. And then I really don't know for sure when those errors were. Pretty sure that we won't hit it because I think on the last box, which came from the same grouping, there was none of them in there. None of the, it's like all the corrected versions were in there. Yeah, I think it was Score Update, the yellow one. Is that what you're talking about, Alan? Yeah. And that's a relatively cheap set, too. I say cheap, I mean inexpensive, because cheap makes it sound bad, like in a negative light. There we go. Nice Nolan Ryan. Kubica and Russell. Rich yet. Bringing back the memories. What's going on, Chuck? Yeah, I have not sent out all the channel member stuff that was supposed to go out for the holidays. I just have not been able to get out of the house. So hopefully Monday I can get out. I've literally, since the 3rd, I've pretty much just been here. Which I'm going a little stir crazy. I need to take a drink. Yeah. Being sick sucks. Right on, so you have the 90 Leaf in your PC. I was hoping At one point, I was going to get a nice graded one of that because. Oh, so you're sick now too, Chuck? Well, that's no good. Hope you feel better. Yeah, that stuff is going around, man. It took out half of my office. It's nice, Tony Gwynn. Don't I think Mark Gardner I recognize. Don't know. There's the big cat. I always like Danny Tartable. Dave Winfield. And Crime Dog. Nice images on this, though. Freeland, hello. What's going on, Titus? The dynamic duo. Interesting how so that when they took the shot, they didn't have the flash on, so they lightened their faces purposely because they were in the shadow. It just doesn't look real. It makes them look like they're cardboard cutouts. Very weird. Spent many hours in the Lightroom working on things like that, where you try to fix it after the fact. There's Andre Dawson. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, so not the 90 flare, not much exciting stuff coming out of there. That is odd, though. I really don't remember the All-Star one coming out of there. But maybe I'm just thinking of like the other series. Let's see. Fernando. Another one we lost. 2 Tom Foleys in a row. You can never have too much Tom Foley. There's Dion. Julio Franco. Hey, Kenneth. Yeah, and Chuck, if you have the same thing, mine is really, it just sticks around, man. So I started getting sick on the 3rd, and I've gone through 2 rounds of antibiotics and 2 rounds of steroids just to try to clear it up. There's an Eric Anthony rookie. I mean, I do feel better now. All right, Kevin Mitchell. We're doing a themed California team all-star so far. Yeah, I probably do have respiratory after this, because when I did go into the doctor, that's what they were saying, is that it was COVID, but there's a possibility that I had either had bronchitis or they said RSV, but I think that's more of a thing that people get that like older. Not that I'm not old, but there's a Wangan rookie, Kevin Seitzer. Hey, Clarky. All right, Carlton Fisk. Dale Murphy. Nolan Ryan and Mike Scott. I know that like through the 80s, they really treated Mike Scott like he was, I mean, not that he wasn't a great pitcher, but he was just like in the same league as a lot of other players. But then again, people end up burning brightly early off right in their career, and you never know. Tommy Gregg. doing the Dwight Evans doing the Drake pose. That's too funny. Memeing it up, even though there's a cool Conseco. I'm way better though now, Michelle, than I was. I mean, I could not talk for like a couple days ago. I hadn't, not even a couple days. Last week, I had no voice at all. It just, now it'll come in and come out. I drank a bunch of lemon tea with, or actually, I don't think it was lemon tea. It was some other tea, but with lemon. Rock Rains. It's Bo Jackson. Lance McCuller. Sorry. Lance McCuller. I can't even talk. There's John Kruk. If it goes out on me, I'll probably just have to go quickly through the cards, but I will be live tomorrow and have some special guests to maybe talk when I can't talk. Hopefully that'll help things out. There's a Greg Vaughn. I think that's his rookie. That's a person that I was definitely thought he was going to be amazing because of his minor league numbers. But yeah, a lot of those people did not pan out. Ryan Sandberg. Did you want the Padres? I figured you wanted the Padres. Michelle. Absolutely. So you're battling a head cold, the third one of the season. Jeez. I hope you feel better. I'm not sure if this happened last time, right? Where it was doubled up. Their correlation must be really bad. Ruben Sierra, that's another person that I thought was going to be amazing. Shout out to Alan and Don Mattingly there on the card with Mark McGuire. Alex Cole, rookie. All right, I have you down for that, Michelle. Mark Davis. Bob Walk. Another Tom Foley. I'm going to have a lot of Tom Foleys. If all I did was TTMs, I would be set. I know a lot of other people are live currently, so I appreciate you stopping over, even if just to pop a like. All right, there's a Sandberg that I can't get to focus for some reason. Robin Yount, Joe Girardi. Yeah, I don't remember any of these guys. Not many superstars. Superstar rookies, that is. I want to say that this... No, this is the USA one. I don't know. I had bought a few boxes of it, and some of the past ones I opened, I noticed that they were the Canadian one. So that could be why there were no errors in that too. That's pretty cool. Human Dynamos. Flair was always good to do like those cards with multiple players on it. And they made it somewhat exciting. Always had a catchphrase, right? Thanks, Sean. I appreciate you. Foley's a great TTMer. Right on. There's a nice one. Fleer All-Star Cal Ripken. So far, 3 All-Stars out of there. I think the average is what, like 5 All-Stars or something like that. Multiple Edgars too. And Joe Hexeth. Wow. I think it's his first time that I have seen multiples in the same pack. That's cool, Adam. Oh, I pretty much just opened it up to everybody as far as who wants to come and co-host. Demo, he's just busy every Sunday doing stuff with his family. I think it's the time that I do the sales. It just doesn't work out. Him being in New York. But yeah, he was doing that a lot, and I appreciate that he did. I did tag him in it, but I'm not expecting him to be there. I just don't remember the back having that. Oh, okay, because it switches up. Yeah, but he's around. I think too that he isn't doing the card stuff as heavy as he was before. Eric Davis. Are these part of us? No, they're part of the set. I was going to say that a few of those. So there's a Ryan Sandberg. I didn't know if I was counting that as an insert or not. Roberto Alomar, when he still had his little stash rocking it. These packs really look like someone resealed them. I talk about that from the junk era. You just never know. A lot of people were desperate to get even like 10-cent cards, so either that or it's just like a hodgepodge where someone puts together like multiple boxes from packs. The collection I bought from the guy I bought the collection from, he used to like go to Blockbuster, other places that had packs just lying around, and then he would talk to the manager and just buy them out. It's another one of the player of the decades. There's Greg Maddux. Benny DiStefano. It's a cool name. There we go. Nice Ken Griffey second year. Too bad they didn't, the fact that they made so much of these products kind of destroys a lot of people's second year. Not that it'd be worth a ton anyway, but whoa. Here we go. Nolan Ryan. I am having trouble here. It's like these things just jumping out of my hands. Starter and stopper. Gubixa and Jeff Russell. Yeah, we already looked at that one. And Mr. Yet. Apier. Here's Gary Carter with his little fro, mullet fro that he always had. Gotta love the mullet fro. Not many people rock that. Like the bowl cut that Pete Rose had too. Not many people rock that either. And, a mullet with handlebar mustache. That's another thing that people don't too often. He looks like Dave Coulier right there almost. That's too funny. Right. Take a drink of water. Good Lord. All right, that's a little bit better. Small little stack to go, and then I'll move on to the 87, which we always enjoy the 87. I want to say last time, though, I don't remember getting a lot of the key rookies, so hopefully this time that trend has changed. Same one where you got the two different, I don't even know what I'm trying to say there. Nothing like some medicine head to make you feel good. Sights are a Greg Harris rookie. Not that matters. An Eric Anthony rookie again. Those little 10-cent rookies. There's Nails. Lenny Dykstra. Come on. There we go. Wally Backman. Another Yount. Hey, Jay. How you doing? So I will be live tomorrow. I'll just have co-hosts to help out. And so if anybody else is like wanting just to hang out too, that's fine. I'll just leave it to, I don't know how many I can invite via StreamYard, if it's like a lot. I know that one time it was limited, like you can only have like 5 or something like that, but that could have changed. Another Wangan rookie. Yeah, Jay, I'm feeling a little bit better. I literally had no voice last week and most of this week, so this is definitely it may not sound like it, but it's an improvement. All right, there's another Jose Canseco. It's funny because I don't think my son has ever heard me like this, and he's like, "You sound like you're an old smoking lady," which just cracked me up. I'm like, because I am. It's my alter ego. Yeah, So, Jay, did you watch the video that her nieces put up? I think it was. That was a nice video. I know a lot of people were saying the same thing, and as me, is that, I just spoke with her. There's a nice Kirby Puckett. But that's the thing about this, our lives, right? We're not promised tomorrow. Another dual player in that pack. Hey, Troy, how you doing? Yeah, she was great to the community. I know I've told the story before, but for those who don't know it, when I first started making videos, I was doing the grind to like get the channel to like, I didn't even think I had 100 subscribers yet. And she found me. And there was another person in the community who was a breaker type person that ended up blocking me and then just saying some like mean stuff that like, not that it's like a high school thing and like I got my feelings hurt, but it was enough to like make me think, do I really want to be on YouTube? Is it really what I think it is? And she talked me into just continuing. So I credit her, because she was always good to lift everybody up, even when she was miserable. If the world had more Lisas, tell you what, it'd be a much, much better place. Yeah, agreed, Chuck. And I do apologize if I sound horrible. I'm going to push through this, and then tomorrow I'll have people joining. I believe it might be Arnie. I know Adam said he would. I'll leave it open to other people too who want to just hang out. Because I figure the more the merrier, because I may miss, excuse me, I may miss, good Lord, I may miss some of the, I gotta drink something. I may miss some of the, when people say sold, that kind of thing. So the more people I have, the better. And then people don't get super bored because I'm not talking as much. I think I'm doing all right though. I'm able to talk. All right, so that was it as far as that goes. But nothing too exciting. I think the best cards are probably going to be, some of the rookies maybe, but I don't even think we got all of the good rookies we could have. I don't remember seeing an Olerud or anything like that in there. I do remember when Joe McGrain was considered a good card. So the top ones, I'm going to go with, in my mind, I know price-wise this is probably higher, but I'm going to go Puckett, Ripken, Mitchell, McGrain, Davis. That's how I how I think the good cards are. You guys can decide too. Yeah, I agree, Adam. Pure apple pie. That's a great way to say it. I will definitely, I'll go through this and split those up later as far as the teams go. Whoa. I do got to get, I know you sent me that one site, Adam, but I really, really want to get back into TTMs. Like, I want to even try out, like, I have no idea if it works, but like movie stars and things like that. I would like to see. I know, big name people probably won't respond, but maybe there's a few that would. I guess you just never know until you try, right? You're saying that Dawson would sign that? That'd be kind of cool. It's just mad enough too where it would be fine. That's porcelain. Obviously, Ernie Banks isn't going to be signing anything. But in case anybody wonders why I have like a replica rookie up there. What the heck did I do with the other box now? How do I lose a box of cards? Dawson does for 10. Well, that's not bad, really. Anybody who would like sign for something like that, that's That's a a nominal fee. Hey, Jay, have you sent out ones like actresses? Dang it. Like one of the bigger ones that I would love to get, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't, is Sigourney Weaver. Hey Eric, how you doing? Hope you and Tamara are well. I will have the sale tomorrow, Eric, and I do have a bunch of Brady's and things priced and put in there. A whole bunch of different things since I've had a lot of free time. So you're saying several you sent out. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I was thinking back to when I was a kid. I don't know if people do it still, but the auto pen, I got a lot of stuff back with the auto pen and stamps. And you always feel like, well, gosh, you shouldn't even do that because you're defacing the card, basically. Which ones are you waiting on right now, Adam? I'm nowhere near as good as Reindeer as far as his like caricatures go. But I make my own like one of one cards too that I thought would be a cool thing to send off to get signed. But then I always worry I'm sending off literally something I can't replace. So maybe I'd have to test it first and send something and then see if that comes back. If you love something, set it free. Joe Orlowski, or I can't even say his name. Orsolak, Candelera, Dunstan. Something about these cards, though, just brings me back. I love them. Auto pen is a lot less, yeah. I once sent something to, and I don't even know why. I think it was because I was going. So we were going to go on a trip to New York, and we set up like to be audience members of different shows. And I think this is when the Late Show or Late Night with Conan was relatively new. I know Andy Richter wasn't there. I don't think he was there anyway. He might have been there. But I received back an 8x10 signed of him, which I thought was really cool. I mean, I'm sure nowadays that doesn't happen. Hey, Dano, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Hope you and Daniel are well. I do have the holiday package for Daniel, for the channel members. I have just not been able to get to the post office, so I know it's well past the holidays, but it'll be a fun thing to get later on. There's Spanky Lavalier, Darren Dalton. I can remember when this card was like not expensive, but like it was selling for like $1 or $2. Back when you could put something in a top load and someone would be like, they would actually look at it more. Yeah, I think 87 to me is one of my favorites too. We still have to get together, Daniel, and do some coffee. Make it a priority this year. Even since you're home a lot too, I could even stop by. I don't know. Not unannounced or anything like that, but I'll knock on the window 3 a.m. Oh, Dave Lopes or Davey, Mookie Wilson. So every time that I went to the National, he was always one of the signers that was free. So I just have so many different Mookie signatures. And being it's at the National and you got to take things home, I don't know why, but I always went the 8x10 route. I would have much rather had, different things signed, like little mini helmets or even a baseball. You might be up at that time. You guys I think you were talking about that you keep some crazy hours, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I've always been a night owl. There's Necro of the Phil variety. Dusty Baker. John Franco. Doug Drabeck rookie. I can remember when that was a good card too. I think he won like 15 or 20 games, not in his rookie season, but like close within that time frame. And people were like so up on him. It's a Mitchell's second year. Roy Lee Jackson, not Leroy Jackson or Leroy Jenkins. These packs look like they have, like, yeah, I know I keep going to it, but they look like they've been open. Oh, Dano, since there's no Rockies in this one, can you think of a secondary team? Or should I just let's send him some other Rocky stuff. So you're saying that Drabeck signs again? That's good. When did he stop? Another Maldonado. Pete Ladd. Only a lad. Gary Carter. These are like the blandest all-stars this year. I'm not like a huge fan of them. I'm not sure how you guys feel. It's like black and gray, and then the gray and red on the back, just not that exciting. A little lightheaded. It's weird. That's probably the most I've done in a while. Look, another all-star in there. Oh, he does private signings? Gotcha. Yeah, there's a few of those people that you can send stuff off to that I've noticed. Wow. So last time, that's the person I got to. And I'm not sure why. I got like 4 of them, I think, of Mike Easler, Jimmy Jones, and Randy Azador. I don't know any of those guys. Nice checklist there. Lou Whitaker. Shout out to Lisa. Glenn Davis and Eddie Marie. Big bats at the first sack. I don't know. That's just funny. Was that his nickname, Hitman? I was watching, I think it was like a YouTube video about, I can't think. It was just about CTEs, and I think they were talking about the Steelers. Was it Steelers? No, I don't know why I can't remember. Like I said, memory is not too good right now. But anyway, they were talking about how he had the nickname Iron Mike before Tyson. There's Kirk Gibson. Ted Simmons. Toby Hara. Pat Tabler. Tat Pabler. It's kind of a cool one. I always like that card. of Dawson. Jim Clancy. So let's see, what could we send away for? Fleer's official collector album. You get Super D ring, 3-ring binder. I don't know what the D4 is for. Is that the size? 10 heavy duty side loading pages. Ah, that's where those side loaders came from. I always wondered when I buy a collection who was buying these side load pages because I hated them. Not a fan of it. Dave Stewart, looking as happy as he always does. Paul Molitor, Cal Daniels, Ted Power, Wally Backman. Yeah, Ellen, that another iconic, right? Card from it. It's a nice photo too. And it's a shame that the Maddox is in the update. I think my phone's ringing, but whoever's calling, I can't answer. If they're watching this right now, I doubt they are. George Bell, Dickie Thon, Danny Heap, Coleman. There we go. Nice Bo Jackson. Don't think I have any rookie card holders. So I'm going to have to go this route. And Manny Trio. I saw an article as well on a lot of baseball players that had the kid as a nickname. Yeah, Gary Carter. Trying to think who else. Just basically anytime someone came in. I think even Pete Rose, they called him that. It's like when they're young and they come in like that, all the old timers want to give some like nickname, and the kid seems to fit. Tom Seaver. Shout out to Alan. Nice little Wade Boggs there. Larry Sheets. Zane Smith. Jerry Mumphrey. That was another cool name. What's going on, Freeland? We thought you were here earlier and we were saying hi to you. But welcome. Mitch Williams. Oops, I think two cards are stuck together. We can't forget Wayne Krinchik. I think that's how you say his name. Tommy John. Dick Schofield, Willie McGee, Santiago, and Mario Soto. Hey, Jeff. How you doing? Hope you are well. Babe Ruth called everybody keyed. That's awesome. Dave Kingman. I don't know how to say his name. Terry Kennedy, Dave Rigetti. Cool little Alan Trammell throwing a baseball there. Suter and Keith Hernandez. Yeah, my voice is actually coming back, and it's only just recently come back. I tried last weekend to go live for the sale. Oh, well, there's a nice one right there. And that didn't happen. Just couldn't even, with drinking hot tea, I couldn't even get a voice my voice to like even sound good. Oh, I'm glad you got it, Braylon. I sent out all my holiday cards like before New Year's when I was still healthy. And yeah, a lot of people are saying they're just getting them now. I don't know if my stuff was set aside at the post office, fell to the back of someone's vehicle. But a lot of the stuff, I mean, there were some that got it before New Year's, but everybody else that I've talked to, it's been after. Yeah, prayers for your wife, Braylon. Hope she is, gets better. Ron Karkovice. I don't think he's got his stash right here. His blonde. Oh, maybe he does. His little blonde stash. Hanky. Hal McRae. Terry. Terry Pendleton. Kevin Gross. Kind of a cool one. Look at those old timers right there. Sutton and Necro. Good Lord. Holidays plus snow. Yeah, I bet you're right. Oh, and Jeff, you got yours? Cool. Mike Pagliarulo. Billy Joe Robideau. Shout out to Alan again and his affinity for Wade Boggs. Joel Skinner. Doc Gooden. John Franco and Fernando Valenzuela. Rip for him too. There we go. Cool Joe Carter. Always like the era when he's with the Indians. Just something about those. All right, so we're almost done. We're halfway through on this box, and that'll be it. But I will be live tomorrow for the sale, but I'm going to have co-hosts that'll probably end up doing most of the talking for me. Because I'm sure you guys don't want to listen to this voice the whole time. Eddie Murray. Tony Pena. Tony Phillips. And Todd Worrell. Boy, I can remember when he also had a lot of upside. People were really into him. Marvin Freeman. He was a good pitcher. All right, so this is the last pack for the back half of the box. All right, Darryl Strawberry, Don Sutton. There's Eck, Von Hayes, Roger Clemens. I can remember when that card was like super expensive too. Pretty much everything Clemens for a while was sought after. Hey, Alan. Woof woof. Tom Brokens, Bruce Benedict, Dan Quisenberry, always like the Quizinator. Another big cat. Jesse Barfield and the Fernando Valenzuela card. Pretty cool. His body shape, it was so like not the norm of baseball players, I think. I wonder if like Tommy Lasorda would get on him about it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll be sending out a lot of prayers, Braylon. I hope they can remove what the. So will you have? Is it the removing of the kidney or just a part of it? I'm not sure how they do those kind of things. Keith Atherton, Bob Gritch, Danny Tartable, Bobby Witt Sr. That's a rookie, right? Not that that matters for his stuff. Ron Guidry and Cecil Cooper. Yeah, it's crushing to hear that, Alan. No, I know you're not defeated, man. Like I think I put it in the post that your drive, your willpower is just amazing. It's something to admire, and keep it up. It's preternatural for sure. Chris Chambliss, Rigetti, and how do you say his name? Is it Ase? I always have trouble with that one. I do like how they put the little baseball on there, as if we didn't know what he was having his glove up there for. I want to say that that's probably the only one that goes outside of the border, right? This seems thicker than normal. Hobbyist, welcome. So that started you off on the hobby path. Right on. Strawberry and Mattingly. I don't know what he's pointing at. And Alan, I put you down for the Yankees, even though I didn't hear from you. I always thought this was an interesting picture because it looks like Bob Horner was just like on a drinking bender. His cheeks are all red, nose is red. Julio Franco. Devon White. I always loved that card too. Hershiser and Hojo. I didn't check if this one was a Canadian one. Printed in USA. Nope. Yeah, during the pandemic, I bought a bunch of boxes from a guy in Canada. And I got a few different Fleer versions that were the Canadian ones. There's Ryan Sandberg. Gary Ward, Sid Bream, Mike Scott. Yeah, decent numbers. 16 wins, 8 losses, then 18 and 10. It's not horrible. Seitzer. I love the Kevin Seitzer rookie. Ogilvie. John Henry Johnson. And Pete Rose. Hope I didn't miss any of the chats. So Horner TTMs, and he's one of your favorites. Right on. So is it that particular Fleer card that you have signed, Adam? Dale Murphy, and then Ruben Sierra rookie. I mean, I like the baby blue a little as far as the Braves thing goes, but the white, maybe that's an away jersey. There's a Kruk rookie. I do like that better, the ones in the 70s. And Kirby Puckett and Cal Ripken. All the stars are coming out now. We just need some more of the rookies. I can remember opening boxes of this in the 80s, And I want to say that I don't know if it was just because the cards were worth more then during that time, but I want to say that I had better luck then. Another Nails. Steve Lake. Joe Hexeth. Rock Reigns. So, like, if someone like Tim Raines signed something, and previously he signed as Tim Raines, but now signs as Rock Reigns, does the earlier autographs, do they have more value? There's an Ozzie Smith. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. 30 years, and then they just tell you now that it's being eliminated. That's horrible. Like, I mean, it's good that they waited until after the new year, but still. Shout out to Lisa on that. Billy Bean. Trying to go a little faster because my voice is actually hurting now. And George Brett. So you said he got several of his cards signed, but 4 home run game in 87 is your favorite one. Yeah, I like that one too. Different division. So Wally Joyner was like the person that they pushed a lot too, because I think on the bottom of the box, well, not this one, but another one I had Joyner on it, which that's a pretty big feat for someone who's, a rookie. Dwight Evans. A lot of commons there. And Pete Incaviglia. I think that is his rookie, right? Not that that matters either. Depends on how he's signed and which way. That's what I figured, but I know a lot of people probably, like, when they start going by that nickname, they may, like, make it extra at the shows and stuff like that to have it signed with that, with the inscription. Jerry Brown and Mike Stanley. Shout out to Clarkie and Ed Whitson, who I didn't know existed until I kept pulling a bunch of them. Jack Clark. Shout out to Kitten Gravy. I did have the cards for you guys. The Cardinals, that is. Whew. Going downhill here. Higuera. Basio. Former MVPs. Is that? It looks like Hernandez in the background, but it's probably not, unless they took that at the All-Star, which they might have. Canseco, Rice, and Puckett. Superstar specials. I like the specials. Cool little logo too. Yeah, inscriptions always cost extra. When I got some of the stuff signed when I was at the National, like whatever free people there were, if I wanted a certain inscription, they would just charge like $5 or something like that, which wasn't bad because then you could set up the card to have whatever you want on it. personalized. I don't think people personalize a lot of stuff. Steve Sachs. He was another person that people were pretty fond of, and then oh, tell us more, Adam. I need to know the specifics. There's another Steve Sachs. Ron Darling. Mike Schmidt. That's a cool one. Hurst. So we're getting close here. And no bonds. It's got to be in this little area, right? Oakland. Well, there's a Larkin rookie. A little off-centered, but not horrible, I suppose. Could be worse, right? Greg Matthews. Kelly Gruber. Another Gary Carter. Phil Necro. Andy McCaffkin. Finley rookie. And Pedro Guerrero. Yeah, Troy, not too many. That's funny. Yeah, tell us more about that when you have time, Adam. Or you can tell us tomorrow if you want to save the story. Frank Viola. There it is. Iconic. He still looks pissed off, right? It's like someone said they're going to take the picture, and he's like, well, take it. Steve Trout. Jose Guzman. Eric Shaw. Shout out to Allen, and there's a Don Mattingly. Hey, what's going on, Xavier? Not how you acquired it, Adam. I needed to know what the signature was, like what did it look like, what makes it different. There's a Wally Joyner rookie with his youthful look to him. Mike Maddox. Always like this card, Magic Mets. Amazing grouping right there. Goose Gossage. Ron Davis. Shout out to Matty Ice. And a Will Clark rookie. Shout out to Beast. Dr. K and Super K. Did they ever call him Super K? Because, I don't know. Weird name, nickname. There's Ricky Henderson. Balboni. All-Star Battery, Carter and Clemens. Dave Magadan. Phil Lombardi. Bochy with a giant dip in his mouth. Lee Mazzilli. All right, 2 more packs to go. Appreciate everybody hanging out. You can show better than explain? Yeah, that's fine. Tomorrow, you can show us all. Matt Young. Spike Owen. All right. There we go. Allen. That's a beaut. this one being a color match looks better than the other ones, I think. And it looks like the average is 5 per box. So interesting that they actually did it like that correctly. Dave Winfield, Robin Yount, another checklist, Glenn Braggs, and Eric Davis. Last pack. Oh, I'm feeling better, Xavier. Getting over, I ended up having COVID. Started on the 3rd of this month, and it really hasn't gotten. It's gotten better, but it kind of is just going from one thing to another. Where I feel sick, and I've done 2 rounds of antibiotics and 2 rounds of steroids. So, I mean, it should be on its way out. I'm thinking anyway. Got to be positive. There's Griffey Sr., Odeby McDowell. Always liked him. There we go. Shout out to Michelle. There's Tony Gwynn. Chris Brown, not the Chris Brown you're thinking. And Lee Smith. That collation, I'm betting, like produces an entire set. Not that I'm going to put one together because I got to break it up for everybody, but I really do think that collation was pretty good. You know, as compared to the 90's horrible. I was going through my stacks of cards that I had. I used to have on the background here, and shout out to A Pass Alive, but the Walked-in that's floating, and then the one that I found, Bruce Smith floating, and then a couple Belichick rookies, and of course my love for mascot cards. I've found a bunch of different ones. Something weird about that. So this was my I created this a long time ago, my son's basketball team. When did I create it? 2012. And then this one was some kind of weird reprint that my stepdad had, which I never got to hear the story, so I always wonder, where did that come from? These ones were specific to different channels. Passes Alive. I don't think he signed that one for me. Got the autograph of the chicken. And then Kaylee's horse racing rookie. I got this one signed at this game. I want to say it was the last year, the Expos. No, they moved later, right? But anyway, Andres Galarraga was there, and always been a fan of him. And he was just signing stuff, so walked over and got him to sign it. Or walked down, I should say. Yeah, Manager's Dream is a great card. Thanks, Xavier. I appreciate it, bud. Yeah, I haven't talked to Mountain in a long time. I did a bunch of different fundraisers for them to help out with different things. And I don't know, when I started doing card sales, I stopped hearing from them. I think it was actually after I hit the 1,000 subscribers. Not saying that had anything to do with it, but that's just how long ago it was, you know? Okay, so tomorrow, let's see if I can't go live a little earlier, but I will have some special guests. Will that include Adam? possibly Arnie, and whoever else wants to be brave and bold and join. The bold and the beautiful. Yeah, I miss her too. I miss being able to text her and get a response right away. She was always good about communicating back and forth. Awesome, Alan. I'll send out like a link tomorrow. Since I don't know what it's going to be yet. Well, I am neither. What did I say? I can't even remember what I said. Jeez. Sorry. A little bit of a memory lapse. Oh, bold and beautiful. You are to me, Troy. I appreciate everybody hanging out, suffering through my voice. And that must be a record too, as far as opening the boxes. I want to say that it normally takes me like 2 hours. And I'll have some giveaways set up for tomorrow to make things more interesting. What I'll probably do is, I think everybody should do this as a channel, that if you already have stuff going to somebody on a giveaway, you just put that in there. But if you're doing a giveaway, or I'm going to try to anyway, and if I give out something, if all someone would have to do is give me the money to cover the shipping. I'm just not in the most excellent place financially, as is. And then I missed 9 days of work that are no pay because my company changed their policy. Used to be at the first of the year, we got 48 hours of sick time. And that was like literally right in the first month of the year. Well, they changed it now to be just like PTO, where we accrue it. And it's like based upon the hours you work. So not that having a sickness is there's a good time or a bad time, but it didn't happen to work out because my entire PTO and sick time bank was gone. Oh my goodness, Chuck. I hope that they give that to you as a severance. Either that or you should just go on sick leave until sorry. Either that or you should just go on sick leave until like your last day. I know people have done that at my job before, where they took time off and then they used up their entire sick bank and then put in their 2 weeks. And that's probably why the company's changed it, but it's horrible that you make everybody else suffer through that. One is just a few bad eggs. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get off, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you again. Second time in your life that you call. That's amazing, Al. Yeah, kudos. All right. Have a great night, Al.